Yo, 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 what up, YouTube? It's your boy Daddy Easy here, iPod Jailbreak Hacker, otherwise known as Only Use Me Tomahawks. Some of you guys may know me as Easy, like I always say, it's a black to the blow my avatar on my YouTube channel. Yeah, buddy. So today I am going to show you basically how to use a dig, or what is it, Arduino, I can't pronounce the name, Profi OS. I'm going to show you basically how to do this. I'm going to put the links in the description for you guys. This video is basically help out somebody. Now, I already did this video, but I basically just redid it because it was like 30 minutes long, and I want to do this as fast as possible for him so he can understand what to do very quick, because he says his Saber is coming tomorrow, which is February 1st, 2021. So, yeah, let's get started. So, you're going to need these three programs right here. Main program that you really need also is Note++. I suggest you just go to the website and download Note++. It's something that you really want to do. As you can see, I have a lot of backup files and a lot of fronts that I've been making. I have my own fronts that I've been making for my own Saber. I know how to make my own fronts with smooth swings, everything like that. So let's get you into everything. Let's get you into basically getting everything set up. So you want to download all these programs right here. So basically this is what I'm going to show you what you're going to need right now. So first program you want to start with is Zadig. All right. Gonna open this up. So when you first get this and you get your Profi, your Saber, all new Sabers that's being sold is on version 2.2, which is going to already have the firmware version of 5.6 or 5.7, I believe. So when you get this and you plug in your you plug your Saber into your computer, you're going to have a problem. You're going to run into something like you probably won't hear nothing pop up. It probably won't register. You need to do this every time. I had some problems. I had to actually speak to Johnny from Darkwave Sabers to actually get this situated. Because he was trying to figure out, and I found out that one of my ports wasn't working correctly, so I have to use a different port, and everything started working very fine. So I'm going to describe everything that's going on. So once you plug in your Saber inside, you're going to click on Options, go to List, and you're going to click on this right here. You're going to look for one that's going to say something like STEM32 bootloader. Once you find that, what is it? I think it was STEM32 bootloader. Once you find that, you're going to click on STEM32 bootloader. And once you see it pop up, you're going to click over here and just click replace drivers. It's going to install. Once you install, you're good to go. And let me just say you this. All new Sabers that's on version 2.2, which version 2.3 is coming out. Johnny already told me that version 3.0 is coming out soon. But if you see these older videos of people saying that you need to reboot by taking the board apart and take it out the chassis and take the piece out and hit 2 pins, you don't have to do that. I didn't have to do that on myself whatsoever. Johnny walked me through it. He's actually the owner for Darkwave Sabers. Good guy, walked me through everything. I still got everything that he sent to me like that. So Zadig, you can exit out of this. Now next thing you want to do is Arduino. Install it, get everything set up. You want to get this running on Profi and stuff like that. So now you're going to download Profi OS, which is version 5.7. Download that, and once you download that, you're going to actually get this. So let's just open this up really quick, just so you can see right now what's going on. So like I said, once you store Arduino inside the computer, that's when you want to actually be able to use Profi OS. So let's just move this out the way. All right, first thing you want to do is go to Files, Preferences, and I'm going to put this link in the description for you. So just a little side note, you can't copy and paste. Basically, you have to do is highlight it and pull it and drag, and just drag it into the file like that, because it's not going to let you copy and paste. You just gotta copy and drag, not copy and paste. Once you got it inside, just hit OK. Boom, you're good to go. Next, go to Tools. So you in Tools, you want to go to where it says Profi V2. You want to go to Board Manager, and you want to just install Profi. So you want to go to Profi Board, install version 1.0.0, install that. Once it's finished installing, you can exit out of this, go back into Tools. Then you want to go to where it says this. You want to go towards it says Profi. You want to go to where it says Profi Board V2. Click on that. Make sure it's highlighted. Then you want to go to USB. You want to go to Serial plus Mass Storage plus Web USB. Click on that. You also want to keep your SD card installed on your Saber while you do this. You want to click on the one that says SD card SPI. Next is your CPU speed. Click 80%. optimize smaller code. You want to click on that port. Now, once you have this inside, I ran into this as I was saying before. One of my USB ports was actually funky, so it wasn't giving me it. So you might see COM1, COM2, COM3, COM4, COM5, COM6, COM7. As long as you see Profi board on the left side of this, the reason why I can't do it because I'm actually uploading something to my Sabre right now on another computer. I'm trying to do this video as I continue doing stuff for my Sabre, which I should have just added in towards it, but it's just other things that I'm doing right now. But yeah, as long as you see Profi board on it, it'll actually put it up. This one, you want to click on this where it says STEM STM32 bootloader. Click on that, and now you're good to go. So now you want to actually start messing with your Sabre and start putting fronts on it now. So here's where some of the things get a little bit tricky. So let's say you got your Sabre now, you got the SD card. Now this is something that I actually got from my Sabre. I just made a back copy. I keep copies of everything just in case if I mess something up, I have copies of everything right here. So let's say I want to use episode this, right? So I put everything inside, and a lot of these tracks that you get is going to have extra tracks and extra just extras. So for example, if I go towards the bold one, you got extras, you got quotes. So here's a lot of quotes. You can actually change this up, but we're not going to talk about fronts and stuff like that. We're just trying to get you up and running just so you can get everything going. You have your tracks. This is important. So let's say you got this and you want to put stuff inside tracks and stuff like that. So you just copy it and you'll put it inside your track on the SD card. So let me just go back. Here's your tracks right here. So you basically put in right there of everything that you have set up right there. Bada bing, bada boom. You know, you good to go. Everything is gravy. You put your track in right there. So little cheat sheet right now. Let's say you get it and you don't have an actual config that's inside of it. You may have a regular config that's on here. So let's just exit this out. Actually, we got to minimize this, and we're going to bring this up. Sorry about that. I'm getting text messages. So Profi board, you want to go towards your configs right here. So I'm sorry, I'm just getting a lot of emails and text messages and stuff like that, and I don't care. All right, so the easiest one I can tell you to grab so you can actually do this, because you're not going to really have any of these extra stuff in here. I will actually go towards this one right here where it says default v2 config. Just grab this and hit copy. Now you see these where it says fed 263. Those are actually configs that I actually put in here and started messing with my own stuff, because like I said, I've been doing this. I just got my Sabre Tuesday, which was, what was it, the 20th, I believe. I don't remember what date it was, but anyways, and I'm already like high actually because I know coding very, very well. All right, so we copied that default right here. We're gonna just put it to desktop. I'm just gonna drop it to the desktop right here. So here's the reason why I said this is the reason why you want to get Note++. Because if I open it up under default, here's all the stuff, but now you see things is like really jumbled up and all that stuff right there. So this is why I like to use Note++, because it's actually keep you more organized right here. So you got all the stuff set up right here. You got everything set up. Now you're good to go. And now here's one of the things you really need to do right here. So I'm just going to delete this. All right. So basically, this is how your Sabre is going to look when you get inside and you start need to get things going and stuff like that. I'm just demonstrate, but this is one of the things you can actually grab. This is how it's going to look. So let's just open up another this Profi board, and I'm going to jump towards this right here, give you like a little demonstration of how it's supposed to look when you actually get it. So this is the config values right here, depending on how many buttons you got. So you got your blades, one, your buttons, either one or two right here. So I'm just going to copy this config right here. I'm just going to copy this because this is the config I actually want. Do towards like that because it doesn't have the extra stuff on it that I need, but that's something that you can just use to play around with. Your idles right here, this is going to be the set right here. You got this stuff right here. So this is important. So remember, we got your files that has your sound fronts and stuff right here. Here's the part that's very, very, very important. I want to basically tell you about your styles. So you can see your styles right here. This is just simple styles that you got, but when you get your Sabre, it's going to have horrendous type of stuff on it. So let's get you up and going right now. So remember what we got. So let's go towards our Sabre fronts. Okay, so now let's say it's Tinsy, right? We need to highlight this, right? So let's say we want to use the Empire Strike Back, which is EBS_Graphics. You want to just copy that name. You have to make sure it's the exact way how you see it of the front, or it's not going to work. All right, so we're going to see that. Copy that. Next is going to be tracks, which is Mars Wave. I want to go back, go towards my tracks. I want to have this, so it's going to be Luke, which is Luke versus Vader. As you see, LVSV, which is Vader. Copy that. Boom. I'm just going to paste that. So we got that set right there. So now we're going to make our styles. So I want to get rid of this right here, but we need to keep that right here. So I'm just going to copy right there. If you don't put this right here, your file is not going to work. All right. So now let's go towards Frederick. Profi. Frederick right here. This is where you can put battle mode and all that good stuff at. So it's two ways you can do this. If you want to just use version 5.6 and you don't really care about the colors and all the extra stuff, he has videos for each one of what each blade does. It's going to take some time to load up because I am recording and doing all this all together, so I'm trying to do this as fast as possible, so it may stutter a little bit. So get my styles. So let's say we have Sith Red, Blue, Dark Sky Blue, Green, Dark Orange, Silver, Purple, and Gold, and stuff like that. As you can see, the videos are starting to load up now. So as you can see, this is your main blade. So this is for one blade. This is for 2 and 3 blades. So if you have a Kylo Ren Saber with a cross guard, or you have a Saber like Darth Maul, then you click on this. If you have a crystal chamber that has like a chamber inside of it, you click on this. But if you just got a regular one button Saber, you just click on this. So I'm just going to go towards Deep Blue. You have different Prions like that, and it's basically, if you don't know what it is, you just click on the video and it shows you what different ones is and stuff like that. This is your ignition. This is your time for ignition. So if you want that Dark Vader Rogue One slowdown power on, you can get that. If you actually want the ignition time to like do it slow, or depending on how you hold your Saber. So if you hold your Saber upward, it's going to power on fast, and it's going to power off on fast. If you put the Saber down, it's going to power on slow, then it's going to retract slow. So basically, if you want that type of effect, you want to put them on dual mode, as you see right here, like that. Then also what you want to do is retraction. You want to put dual mode also, like that. So you have the time settings for like that, basically like that. So when you get that done, you can mess with all the extra stuff. Then you can click on that to get your style. Just give me a second. Sorry about that. I'm just having some problems. All right, there we go. So I got my style. So if I want to get more in details with that, I can actually go back and go towards version 4.5, which allows me to go into more details. So let's say if I want to do that same thing, I can click on this. I can do the blue. I can just still set all this up. So let's say I want to go into this and I want this one, battle mode. Then I can do the retraction. I can do dual mode. So let's say I want to have crazy effects like that. So now I can click on this. When I click on this is going to basically do that. Power on is going to tell me what I can do. It shows me my clashes. I can set up my colors, force blue, blah, lockups. Shows me the lockups, intensities, drags, melts, lightning bolts, like that. And you control everything right here. So let's say if I want the color right here is the blue and I want to change my blade to orange like that, or this, If I want to go more defined, I can go into here and change everything up here to that color or whatever I want to do. If I want to change the styles, I can click on this. And if I want a rainbow lightsaber, I can click strip. So now I got a rainbow lightsaber. If I want the spark, the fire blade, I can do that. Like Kylo Ren's, I can do rainbow. I can do, I do the strips because I like it better. You can do the rainbows like that. You can do that right here. Hump, ignition. It all depends on your heart. It's your content of how you want everything. You can make the saber yours like that. So it gives you that. Then once you click on that and you pick the styles and everything that you want, you just click on that, click submit, copy. Now we got our styles. So this is going to be our saber right there. So now I can go out. Let me just close that out for right now. So we got our styles. We have everything set up right here. So now if I want this, I can actually click on this, click on that, stop right there, put our styles. This is the reason why it's very important to have Note++. So sometimes when you put it in, you'll see this what happens right here. So here's one of the things. If you ever see this happen like that, you can just like that, go like that, and correct it like that. But I don't like doing it like that. What I like to do is, anytime I have a problem like that and I'm doing a style and I know I have something like this, I'm going to just copy this and I'm going to just come to about right there. Then I'm going to just copy the style. Actually, I'm sorry about that. That's my fault. I'm going to make the copy like that. And is it this way how I normally do it? No. Yeah, it's not gonna let me do it the way how I normally would do it. So that's my error. Guys. Normally I would just copy it like this, and when I would do it, I would just copy everything in like that. Sometimes I would just do this. Sometimes I would just do it like this and try to copy it like that as best as I can and try to get everything in. But a lot of times it won't let me do it like that. So I'm not going to stress it. So what I'm going to just do is do it the best way I can. Don't worry about deleting anything. You're not going to delete anything. Just follow what I'm doing. Okay, got everything set. Just got to go towards the end of it. Make sure we have that right there. So now we have everything set up. The reason why I had to redo this thing over because I actually made an error before when I was actually doing everything, and I'm going to show you basically that. Let me go towards my configs real quick. I just want to show you something with one of my configurations. I want to just show you something really quick with my config. All right. So as you can see right here, this line is supposed to match up right here with the S. As you can see right here. On this one, it doesn't match up with the S. Does it really matter? Yes, it does matter. If I was to try to run this script right now, if I was trying to run this script, I would get some errors. As you can see, it's in red. As you can see right here, this is basically telling you right here, and you got this set up right here. So basically what's happening is when I click on this, you see this is in red. So that's basically telling me that I'm having some type of problems right there. So I'm no longer in that red right now. Before, I believe I was in red. Let me just double check. I believe I was in red before, but I know if I try to run this script right now, I know if I try to run this script right now, I'm going to get some type of error. Yeah, I'm going to get error. As you can see, everything is in red. So if I even try to run this script right now, I'm going to get nothing but errors on this thing because I have these in the wrong location. This is the reason why you need to have Note++, because it tells you exactly what's in the wrong location. So anytime you see red, something like this, is basically telling you you have an error. There's an error going on. So push it. So if I leave it alone, everything's in place, but I need to get that into place. I mean, I can run it right now and see if I get an error. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this really quick. I don't know if I'm going to get an error. I just do everything like how I did everything. I'm just going to click save. Save that right now. All right, so we got everything. Do we have everything set up? I'm trying to double check, make sure I have everything set up correctly. We got the configs. We got everything set up. We got the tracks. Oh, yeah. When you get everything and you get your configs and you get that, you just want to name your config. So I'm just going to name this one test. Okay, do I already got one in there called test? Yes, I have one already called test. So we're going to name this one easy. I'm just going to drop inside Profi real quick. Rename that. Copy. All right. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to leave this open. I need to leave this open. I forgot to hit one thing. Yeah, let's keep it. I forgot to hit one thing. I forgot to hit save before I did anything. So, okay. So let's go back here. We're gonna go towards config. Open that up. All right. So we got everything set up right here. Blah blah blah. I'm gonna basically just run this really quick and show you if I run into any errors. So I showed you basically how to do this. So here's the next part right here. So I'm gonna put. Okay. I need to do something for my. Basically, I'm gonna just I'm gonna do this real quick. Okay. Okay. Copy this. Okay. Leave that right there. Define config. Copy. This is just a test, so I'm not actually going to be running this. So, okay, under the E, we got anything. So we're going to just verify and see if we get any errors right now. So I don't know if I'm going to get any errors, but just by one thing being off will basically tell me. So let's see if this is in the correct location. Like I said, just the smallest thing can cause your computer to basically, not your computer, but the file to not register, because you might have one thing out of place or something else out of place. So yeah, just basically just keep your stuff in mind like this and try to run everything correctly. I'm just trying to think and make sure that I did everything correctly, showed you everything correct. I'm trying to double check, make sure I showed you everything that you need to put in. Okay, so you see this is good to go. That means is you can actually do it. It says done compliant, so you can actually upload this. So now let's say if I push this over, I'm going to just push all this, push it all. We're going to just do another verification really quick. Click save, boom. I'm going to do another verification really fast. So basically now, if I was to take this file, that style that I just made, which is very long, and I delete just this right there, will cause me to catch errors because I deleted something, or if I have the spaces pushed out too far off, or it's not evened up, it'll give me errors and everything like that, which I'm going to show you really fast, basically what you need to do. So this is just going through a verification real quick so you can see what's going on. So that's basically telling me right there that this file is actually good, so it doesn't matter where you push it out as long as you don't go too far. So I just want to copy this real quick. Copy. And I just want to delete that really quick. Just to show you just by one small thing can cause a whole lot of problems. So, okay, we're good to go. And we're going to verify it again. It's going to give me error saying that the file is no good because one little thing was deleted and I didn't put it in correctly. So there we go. It's basically telling me it's no good because that one little file was damaged. So that's why I say it's very important to make sure that you use Note++ so you can actually read the stuff a little bit better. Note++ tells you exactly where each file is at, on what line, paragraph, and how much space, and it tells you what the N is supposed to be. So you put NF like that, hashtag NF, tells you exactly what's that. Then it tells you how many spaces you need to have off and towards everything like that. So yeah. So basically that's just little files, and when you do this, as you can see right here, depending on you, your Saber, if you have two buttons, if you have a 2-button form factor, let me do is just save this really quick. All right, if you have 2 buttons, right, you'll put this down. If you have 1 button, which is very important, if you have a 1-button Saber, you put 1, right? If you have a 2-button Saber, you put 2. If you have a 3-button Saber, you put 3. But most likely you're gonna probably have 1 button. 1 button is basically Saber with a charging port. Power button, charging port. If you have 2 buttons, it's gonna be a power button, an aux button, and most likely a charging port or not. And basically like that. 3 buttons is Kylo Ren like that. So like that. So if you have a 1 button, if you have a 2 button, you put 2 right here, and at the bottom you use aux like that. If you have a 1 button, you press 1, and you go to the bottom and you delete this right here. You click save, boom, and that's basically telling you have a 1 button config set up for 1 button, and everything is set up like that. So thank you for watching. I no longer need this file right here because this was just a demonstration. Push this back over because this is the file that I'm actually using to set everything up. And yeah, I'm just gonna run it. I'm just gonna run this right now just so my computer already knows like that, so the next time I come inside of it, it already knows to look for that file like that. But yeah, this is basically how you do everything. Hope these steps helped you out, and it's almost running to 30 minutes. The other one I had was about 45 minutes later, so this one's actually a little bit faster and a little bit better. All right, guys, thank you guys for watching. Hope this helped you out, bro. Enjoy your Saber that's coming on the 1st, which is tomorrow, on Monday, and I'm gonna catch you later. Catch you on the flip side. So let's just wait for this to finish doing what it's doing, and I'm gonna cut off this video basically to show you that it did work and everything I did has worked 110%. So just waiting for that to finish complying. The file that I'm actually using is a very, 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 very large file, which is gonna go through towards everything right now. There we go, 100%. It's good to go. So right there, I'm ready to go. I'm gonna exit out. All right, man. I'll catch you guys later. It's your boy Daddy Easy here. iPod Jailbreak Hacker. Only using me Tomahawks. Remember, live it, love it, game it, peace and deuces. And I'll catch you guys later. Wow, and I'm out of here.